Welcome back to A Passion for Detailing. This video is going to be slightly different. I know a lot of you have asked for a little bit more commentary, so we're going to give it a go in this video. So this Subaru Solterra has not had a clean in around 6 months. I last done this around October time. If you haven't seen the video, I'll put it just above. This car has got some damage on it and it has got some problems, so there is a terrible scratch on the rear quarter of this car. We are going to improve the scratch. I don't think we're going to remove it. I think we can improve the scratch, and as you can tell, it is absolutely covered in mud, and I'm not sure if we're going to get all that mud out of those arches today, but we're going to give it a try. And I am only going to use one product from Garage Therapy. It is Zero Decon Shampoo, and that is the only product I am going to use to clean this whole car with. So if you want to see how fantastic that product is, sit back, relax, and let's get it. So we are going to be using Garage Therapy Decon Shampoo for this whole clean. The wheels, the tyres, the bodywork, the pre-wash. This product is so universal. If you haven't tried it here in the UK, go check this out. I'll be honest with you, I could live with just this one product alone, let alone all the other stuff I have in my arsenal. So, total choice. I'm going to put it in an RK foamer today. I've got some here in just a trigger sprayer for the tyres, so with a foaming trigger, and I'm also going to put it in my wash bucket. Because these wheels are so dirty, I'm actually going to pre-treat these first and then rinse them off. This is just 10:1 Decon Shampoo. I'm going to spray that on the tyres, let that dwell for a moment, and then I'm actually going to go in with the Decon Shampoo in an IK foamer and leave that to dwell. You can use this as a tyre cleaner, and as you can see, it is removing all the browning. Yes, I haven't rinsed the wheel off yet, because I am only doing the tyre. So I'm going to rinse this wheel off now. It's really important now that we get all this dirt off before we go in and give it a good thorough clean. Foams up really nice, this product. And it is super cheap. It's non-caustic. It will remove any old waxes, sealants. You can also dilute it. You can use it for cleaning plastics, wheels. And the best thing about it is it's called Decon Shampoo, is because it will cleanse the paint. So if you are applying a new wax, a new sealant, it's going to do a fantastic job. I used about 100 ml of that in the IK foamer. It's super foamy, super rich. All the products in the video will be in the links in the description below. you just want to make a tyre cleaner, I would suggest 20 to 1 is a good amount for a good quality tyre cleaner. And a little tip, when you're doing your tyres, if they haven't been done for some time, to remove all the dirt and the grime and the dressing, do it once, you'll see it's brown. Do it a second time, it should be white. When it's white, it's ready to go. Or hit the tyres again, and as you can see, they're nice and the foam is nice and white. Means that tyre is thoroughly clean and ready to be rinsed off. So you don't put that dirt back in your bucket, just rinse your brush off. So with any scratch or imperfection that is caused in the paint, it's actually kind of a V shape, and if it's gone too deep, all you're going to try and do is reduce the edges, so when the light reflects on it, it's not so noticeable. I'm actually using 3000 grit here just to take the edge off, and then I'll hit it with a 5000 grit, and then we'll polish over the top, and hopefully we will have a slightly better result. It's not going to be perfect, because if it was, we'll be going to the body shop, but we're going to try and make this look a little bit more presentable. Like with any wax, the most important tip I can give you is make sure you apply it as thinly as you can. What that's going to do is going to really help when you come to buff it off. The thicker you apply it, everyone thinks if you put a lot on you're going to get better protection. That is not the case. The thinner you apply it, the easier it is to get off, making waxing super easy and really, really simple. This G-on wax actually needs about 30 minutes to cure, so let's move on to the next part. Little tip to get this off is this Glaco, is if you just get a very damp rag and then get a nice dry one, it will buff right off and you'll have no streaks, no wiper judder, and you'll thank me later. as I said earlier, this Geon wax is actually the easiest wax I've ever used, not only to put on but also to take off. It just buffs off so nicely, leaves no residue behind. But remember, you've got to keep it cured for at least half an hour. So go have yourself a cup of tea and it will be ready. Now these tyres have been completely cleaned and there's no dressing on them, they're nice and clean. I'm going to apply my favourite tyre dressing. It's actually not a dressing, it's actually a conditioner. It's gouge therapy, it's tyre serum, and it's going to give you a lovely black finish. You can use this on tyres, you can use it on trim to restore it if you really want to. It's going to give you a fantastic finish once it's dry. If you don't like too much of a glossy finish, then go over after a couple of minutes with the microphone down. Lovely satin finish to finish.